Most Muslims think Judgment Day ends the moment your deeds are weighed on the scales. You receive your book, and the path to paradise is simply an open door. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. The truth is, the most terrifying phase of your eternal journey begins after the gathering. There is an ultimate test standing between you and your eternal home. We are talking about the Sirat, the physical bridge laid directly over the roaring flames of Hellfire. Every single human being must approach it. I am going to walk you through exactly what happens when you reach that bridge. By the end, you will understand what awaits you and how to prepare while you still can. Stage 1. The separation of nations. Let me show you with an example. This is Tariq. He stands among billions of people on the massive plain. Authentic narrations in Sahih al-Bukhari detail that an announcement is made, ordering every nation to follow what they used to worship. Tariq watches massive crowds march toward a mirage. People who worshipped false deities are questioned. They beg for water, are told to drink from the fire, and fall into hell. If Tariq prioritized worldly obsessions over Allah, he is compelled to follow those illusions into the flames. But if Tariq worshipped Allah alone, he remains standing. The believers wait patiently. Stage 2. The clear vision. Tariq is waiting. He feels the immense weight of the moment. Then comes a profound revelation. Authentic narrations in Sahih al-Bukhari state that believers will see their Lord clearly on the day of resurrection, like seeing the full moon in a cloudless sky. But first, Allah comes to them in an unfamiliar shape, and they refuse to follow. Then he uncovers his shin. If Tariq held firm to his faith, he recognizes his Lord and immediately falls into prostration. Immense peace floods his soul. But if Tariq was a hypocrite, claiming faith with his tongue while his heart was empty, his back becomes rigid. He stands exposed and terrified. Stage 3. The search for intercession. The believers stand as paradise is brought near, but the gates are closed. Sahih Muslim narrates that the desperate believers will go to the prophet Adam, asking him to open paradise. He will refuse. They will seek Ibrahim, Musa, and Isa. All will refuse. Finally, they come to the prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he is granted permission. If Tariq truly followed the prophet in his life, his heart swells with immense hope, witnessing the greatest of creation interceding for his nation. But if Tariq ignored the Sunnah, he watches with crushing regret. Stage 4. The bridge is laid. A path is placed directly over the raging fires of hell. This is the Sirat. Surah Maryam warns clearly that there is none among you except he will come to it, an inevitability decreed by your Lord. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, will be the very first to cross. As believers approach, they hear the prophets themselves desperately calling out, Allahumma sallim, sallim. O Allah, save us, save us. If Tariq spent his life fearing this exact moment, he steps forward with profound reliance on his Creator. But if Tariq lived arrogantly, that arrogance instantly shatters into sheer panic. Stage 5. The crossing. Tariq places his foot onto the bridge. This is the decisive moment. If Tariq lived a righteous life, fulfilling his prayers, the crossing becomes salvation. According to Tafsir Marif ul-Quran, the raging fire beneath him will actually cool down for the pious believers. Tariq crosses with ease, shielded from the heat, carried forward toward paradise. But if Tariq lived as an unrepentant wrongdoer, the crossing becomes his downfall. The Quran states in Surah Maryam that Allah will leave the wrongdoers within it, on their knees. Tariq loses his footing. He is pulled down into the very torment he earned. Which Tariq will you be? The one who crosses securely while the fire cools, or the one who falls to his knees in the flames? Every person will face this passage. Right now, you are building the foundation that will carry you over the fire. Every prayer strengthens your footing. Every hidden sin weakens it. You are still breathing. You still have time to secure your crossing. You can change your direction today. On the bridge, your feet only follow your deeds.